So,
All right, welcome to round 6 of Grand Prix Kansas City, brought to you by Legion Events, that premier organizers for this event. We're about to watch Paul Rietzl on the left. He's going to be playing against David Ochoa on the right. In the booth, Rashad Miller, joined by Eric McCormick.
yes, sir.
We're just giving your name out. I'm tired of hiding behind all these Nick surnames of yours.
That's fine.
Mr. McCormick.
I have no
I'm just going to
problem with
call
that.
you McCormick. Like, why do they keep calling Eric Mr. McCormick?
When I taught high school, one of the janitors there called me Mac.
Can I call you Mac?
Yeah.
Now I want to call you Mac.
You can call me Mac, although technically I'm a Mick, not a Mac.
Well, you're a Mac, and there's Mr.
Wow, that was fast.
Mr. Rietzl, and there is Mr. Ochoa. So here we go, and
Black Origin Spell Bomb. We've got plains, mountains, and wants to land up at the top there. It's tapping for Pristine Talisman. Seen a lot of Pristine Talismans around. Everyone,
I love that card. I love the fact that it gives you, I like mana acceleration in most formats. I think in every format, and that extra life that you get, it just builds up. It matters. That it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It could end up being 10 life over the course of a game.
especially early, you can see that thing go and go and go. And the Origin Spellbomb doesn't take long to turn into a mirror.
I mean, that's what that card's there for, and drawing a card.
Yeah, the drawing a card is always nice. So, earlier on, I saw David Ochoa between rounds playing Vintage, with I think Alexander Shearer, but I wasn't completely sure, so I didn't tweet his name.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with that person.
He's a Channel Fireball writer, I think. So,
All right, so it looks like we have a blinding soul eater.
yes, that does look correct. Big bright face. And
There's
the mirror
2
is
mana.
killed.
We are looking. What does this card do?
Rietzl doesn't seem like he believes what the card does. Okay, so it looks like we've got an enchantment here, and it is enchanting his mirror. So, David Ochoa is fixing his glasses. Interesting stuff. So, we've got Paul thinking a bit on his turn. It's an enchantment. So what enchants? Is that Phyrexis? Phyresis?
No, actually, I'm trying to figure out what that is.
No, it does not keep his mirror from
Glistening
attacking.
oil.
Oh, glistening oil. So it's going to die next turn or something, I think? I'm pretty sure that glistening oil lets it die during...
Oh, these guys are pulling out cards I haven't seen used in,
a while.
yeah, well, almost ever.
So...
Oh, okay, so at the beginning of your upkeep, put a -1/-1 counter on an enchanted creature.
And the Ewer in this category is going to be David Ochoa's upkeep.
Yes. And you get glistening oil back whenever it goes to the graveyard, so.
Oh, yeah, so just put it on the next guy, like the Soul Eater.
And the creature has infect, so.
Yes. I thought I knew about the infect part. So there it goes. It goes back to his hand, and now it looks like glistening oil. Oh, he was just showing that it went back to his hand. David is in the proverbial tank. No, just waiting to do his stuff. He's got 3 swamps and a mountain in play. Rietzl's 2 red sources, white, colorless Pristine Talisman. Adds another swamp to it.
We are going to town with this glistening oil. We only need to cast 1 spell this game, this glistening oil.
Well, you know. Put it on the guy's tapper, that's good. Because it doesn't have a lot of power, so you're going to shut it down early and then wait to kill it. Yeah, it's all good.
At 3 turns, it'll be gone. I mean, there's nothing to tap right now.
That's
right
true.
now, it's just going to give him a poison counter.
A second poison counter, right? Because the mirror got in there also.
Yep, there's a second poison counter. So now David Ochoa is at 2 poison.
And taps the Pristine Talisman, gain another life. Is that a Trigon of Rage? Or is it? Yeah, it's Trigon of Rage, right?
Yep, Trigon of...
Or is it the green one? It's Rage.
It's Trigon of Rage.
Yeah.
Or Corruption. The die's like right in the middle.
Yeah, I know. It's tough to see.
It's Corruption.
Is that the first striking Infect Pig?
Yep, that's a 2/1 first striker. Infect.
That guy is so good. I love him. I love like attacking or blocking with him, and then proliferating. That's always fun. Of course, the spread the sickness there is gonna kill him. Probably not gonna do much proliferating though.
Well, it's gonna put another counter on the Blinding Seed, Soul Eater.
That's true. Pace of play in this game is quite different than the Brad Nelson-Nick Spagnuolo match.
Well, David Ochoa is very deliberate. He's not the fastest player. And Paul Rietzl takes his time at points in the game as well.
And it looks like he drew an Ichor Wellspring.
He also has a Shatter in his hand. He's sitting there waiting for something. I need a target.
So he's going to gain a life and draw a card. Doesn't seem too bad for 2 mana.
Yep. Paul's at 25 and Dave's at 19 and 2 poison. Oh man, Inkmoth next is going to finish he's going to try to go to town.
Oh, there's Porcelain Legionnaire. Love that card. Yeah, that's some beats to put on there. Glistening Oil comes back. Cast Glistening Oil, I'm guessing on the Porcelain Legionnaire.
Probably.
That card is doing a lot of work for David Ochoa.
It's definitely shining, to say the least.
So he's about to hit creature number 3 with it looks like. So.
And the 3 damage doesn't even matter. You just take the 3.
Well, so he'll be at 5 poison.
No, it's just 3 damage. Oh no, it would be 3. Yeah, that's probably why he's
debating.
Yeah, debating not putting it on him.
Yeah, because if that is a Trigon of Rage, then that's 6 extra poison. You're at 8 poison.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That pretty much turns off.
It's the Trigon of kill my own guy in response, so that you get rid of that Glistening Oil.
Okay. That seems fine.
No,
kill 2 creatures and then cast it again to make you have to take a counter off your nice thing there and kill a nice creature.
I think I would have just let him keep that Glistening Oil and went for the attack for 3 poison.
Karn.
Oh well, or you can just play Karn.
Does that change things a little bit now?
I think I would have had a bigger smile on my face if I just played a Karn at 23 life. Against a 1 permanent and 1 non-land permanent board position.
So what are you doing with this? Are you rushing to? Are you rushing to ultimate? Or are you gonna like tear apart his hand a little bit?
Well, I would plus and get a card from the hand, from someone's hand. You can even get it from your own hand.
I don't think I want to get it from my hand at this point. I'll risk him, removing a spell that I can't use. Because if it's a spell, he's going to want it anyway, right? So, does Ichor Wellspring just trigger when it's removed from the game? Would he
have to go to the graveyard?
Okay. Mortis Dog. So, it can be an impressive attacker. You can remove that guy.
Well, that guy likes to go to the graveyard. He doesn't like to get exiled.
Yeah.
I've actually played against some decks where Mortis Dog has gone to the graveyard multiple times because it's just kept coming back.
Marshall Sutcliffe, during the Community Cup, drafted some Mortis Dogs in his deck and got there with it.
The old Mortis Dog, Morbid Plunder / Remember the Fallen deck.
Yeah.
I lose to it every time. Every time.
Yeah, so Marshall does limited resources on the MTG Cast Network. His partner in crime, Ryan Spain, just got hired by Wizards to do development on Magic Online.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I'm anxious to see what happens with that Karn. So he's ticking the counters up or down or something. It ticks the counters up, it looks like. So, and Mortis Dog is removed from the game. So he's got the Mortis Dog taken out. And
I wonder if he's looking forward to putting the Mortis Dog in play after he starts the game over.
Is that a cough?
All right, well, I guess Paul Rietzl's deck is pretty good because he just played Koth of the Hammer.
So
which Planeswalker do you want to try to...
So he opens up Super Friends.
Well, he's only got 2. He's only got, I don't know what superheroes these guys
It's only 2 we've seen. He's playing white. He could have an Elspeth.
He could have Elspeth.
Not that I'm saying I think he does. Just saying that,
I think he should. I think he deserves to have an Elspeth.
Yeah, but it's all in the cards. Hey, did Kibler tell you tell you guys the story of how he beat Koth?
He did not.
Oh, okay. Because on the Twitter feed, it mentioned that he mentioned that he beat Koth. So I was curious about that. So, and next time he's on, you'll have to ask him about that. I don't think that David has a lot of shots at beating Koth here. Not with the no, yeah.
I mean, Karn's enough to deal with.
Yeah.
Karn and Koth. Koth is just there, he's kind of riding coattails, throwing mountains at David Ochoa's face just to see, hey, what's going on.
Someone seems to think that So, man, Rietzl is he's another looking miserable guy. So, David needs some proper tokens over there too. Although he is attacking Karn. So, see what happens. Looks like he's animating an Inkmoth Nexus. Is that right? And David is casting or not.
Shatter gets rid of that guy.
Yay, Shatter. Keeping the Karn at a nice high total. So, yeah, that's a scary board. You've got a Koth and a Karn. Go ahead and against a basically blank board, and David scoops it up. 24 to 15 life facing 2 Planeswalkers. I mean, that's pretty much what you've got to do.
I mean, the life didn't even matter unless Paul's at 1, and somehow David could deal 1 damage somehow. I don't know if he had a gut shot, but I mean, seriously, we had Karn. Karn was about to go ultimate. Karn didn't even have to go ultimate. Karn could just go
that's the thing.
exile the rest of the game.
Right, you exile his hand, get it up enough, then you can exile permanents and just kind of bounce it. And then if things for some reason turn against you, go ultimate.
Well, I mean, Karn's still there, attacking for 4, attack for 4, attack for 4. Then all of a sudden, oh look, my mountains just ping you for 1.
Yeah. I mean, 1 Planeswalker is enough. I mean, well, I wonder what David Ochoa is going to be sideboarding in for this one.
I don't know, but if you're wondering why it took so long to get this ad up, we're gonna blame Kibler for us not getting the blame Kibler ad up sooner. But it's Kibler's fault. Even though he was here, he actually while he was here, I think he said he admitted to all blame. He's like, you know what, I did it all. Didn't he say that? You interviewed him.
No, I didn't.
You didn't interview him?
No, and for that, I blame Kibler.
It's Kibler's fault. It's Kibler's fault that Mr. Suitcase wasn't able to interview Kibler.
Where can you get your Blame Kibler gear?
Oh, GamingEtc.com. They have binders, T-shirts, soon to have hats, and they also have all the cards you actually like to buy and play if you like playing this game.
I'm very fond of hats.
Are you? Are
Yeah.
you fond of purchasing things from websites? Because if you are, I got a deal for you. 10% off.
10% off?
10% off your
who
entire order.
You know who really likes saving money on websites? My wife.
Really? Well, you should tell her to use the coupon code GG's Live. Save some money.
I will do that.
And join the Blame Kibler Facebook fan page. tinyurl.com/Blame Kibler.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to look to see if you joined. You're not dodging this one. That's right. You better do it right now. Right now.
Okay. I need to go bring up my Facebook while these guys shuffle. So.
I wonder if David Ochoa is going to, if he has anything for planeswalkers in particular. What do you do? What do you do against planeswalkers that you didn't already have in your deck? Nothing. I don't even know any creative ways.
Phyrexian Revoker?
Yeah.
Might not be in your deck to start off with.
That's true. If he has a Phyrexian Revoker, that'll be fine. If he has any weird way to deal direct damage to a player, that could get rid of a Koth. Probably not going to get rid of a Karn.
No. What's the guy who eats your eats counters?
I know there's Gremlin Mine, but that doesn't work on Planeswalkers.
No. I'm talking about the answer to Jace that really didn't do much. Black Phyrexian mana guy.
The one from Zendikar?
No.
You mean
Hex Parasite.
Hex Parasite.
There we go.
Yes, Hex Parasite. You know, on paper that guy seems really good. I'm surprised not to see him in more sideboards.
I tell you what I want to do with him though, not standard related at all, but you're familiar with Naked Singularity?
I am vaguely. It puts counters on.
No.
It changes the colors.
Yeah, it changes
things.
the colors that your mana produces, that your lands produce. So whenever you tap for a red mana, you get like a blue mana.
Yeah.
Right. But it has a cumulative upkeep. Well, this thing eats the counters.
Yeah.
So now I can mess with everyone's stuff, and
come on, there are plenty of ways to get rid of cumulative upkeep counters before this guy.
Yeah, but I really hadn't thought of it until I was thinking of what uses I could do for this guy.
But look, we have a game here, and Paul Rietzl has an alloy mirror with glistening oil on it, but now it looks like there's a Koth in play. So the fun's over. It looked like it was going to be fun. Looks like this game was going to be fun, but Paul Rietzl just decides to play Koth.
Yeah, well, you know, Planeswalkers, what you going to do? You're going to go to Facebook and find Blame Kibler is what you're going to do.
Let's see what David Ochoa's answer to this is. Phyrexian Rager.
If I were David Ochoa, I'd be blaming Kibler for this. He probably passed him the pool.
Paul Reitzl's pool, registered by Brian Kibler. It's like Paul's thinking about his plays, doesn't want to mess this up. He's already pretty far ahead.
Well, I mean, you know, but there's a guy over there that can attack.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't want to mess it up. He also has a blocker in Alloy Man.
For a little bit. What does he have in his hand?
He has a Trigon Corruption.
Okay.
That he just played. He has a Razor Hippogriff.
Oh, sweet. I like that guy.
No, it's great.
Flyer
It's
returns.
It's a 3/3 flyer for 5. No,
Yeah.
for 3/3. Yeah, it's a 3/3 flyer for 5, which is adequate, and actually is above average nowadays. It used to be really, really good, unlimited, but now it's just kind of you can do better.
Yep.
And the
Untaps
the
his
ability is
mountain.
a bonus.
Yep. So he untaps his mountain. His mountain's a dude. Dude look like a mountain. Yeah, people want me to do that. Sorry.
Actually, I do want you to do that every time.
Time?
Every time Koth's plus ability is activated, I want you to sing that song.
I will do my. I have to pay more attention now. I was trying to find blame Kibler here and blame Canada. I found that.
No, tinyurl.com/blame Kibler.
No.
So the life total is 20 to 15, and it looks like David
Alan.
Ochoa is trying to get a little bit of value out of some additional cards. He gets to attack Koth thanks to a blessing, protecting his guy.
Nice. Blessing's always good.
Nurok replica.
There we go.
Oh, Moriok replica. Sorry.
Moriarty replica. The replicas are great. You can play off-color replicas for the most part, and they're all bodies you throw in there. They're filler. When they're on color, they often have a good ability you can make use of somewhere along the way. This guy draws you cards, right? So
Yeah,
that's
draws you 2 cards.
you
for
gotta
2 mana.
love drawing cards. I love drawing cards. Do I think the mountain's going to get in there? Probably not, huh?
It might, merely to get Koth up to 4.
Yeah, animate probably for sure.
Yeah, get Koth up to 4, and then at worst, you can use a counter on from the Trigon to keep your Koth alive, get 4 damage in, and still play a blocker, depending on what you have. There's a shatter on the replica.
Well, now the mountain can get in there. And Koth ticks up. Dude, look like a mountain.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't do that.
I was just fulfilling your request. You didn't think I would do that?
It did catch me off guard just a little bit.
Look, I'm perfectly willing to humiliate myself. I mean, you saw the hat I'm wearing, right?
I did see the hat. I actually want to steal that hat from you. So here we go. A Phyrexian Rager is going after Koth and wants to keep Koth just a little bit healthy. A little bit healthier.
Well, of course. I mean, really, you can't just make a mountain and get in there every turn. You need to make him go ultimate, right?
I think you can just make a mountain and get in there every turn. That's fine.
Mortis Dog! Woohoo! And he gets a pump when he attacks, right?
That doesn't look like Mortis Dog.
No, I could be wrong. What does it look like to you?
It looks like that's the 6/4 that regenerates for a black and sack a creature. Corrupted Harvester? Is that I haven't seen that one played yet.
6 mana that fits the right area there.
It's like a 6. Oh, it's a 6/3. It's a 6/3 for 6, where you play a black and sacrifice a creature to regenerate.
That's it seems like it's some good. So that equalizes things a little bit.
It's definitely a body.
I mean, the first attack's going to have to go at Koth, right?
I'm still just taken aback that Corrupted Harvester is on the battlefield. To be honest, I always tried to figure out a way to make him playable in a draft deck, but he's so needy. It's like
He's
he
a
needs a
perfect card for
creature.
you.
He needs a creature. He needs a black mana. He needs to not do combat with any reasonable creature because he has 3 toughness.
Okay, so, Karn.
Oh, look at that. Karn, powered out by Koth. Planeswalkers working together.
Yeah, so that's a sweet little move there, right? Untap my mountain, use it again, play Koth.
No, he used the -2 to get 3 mana.
Oh, nice. Nice. 3 extra mana to my 4 mana. Oh, you can't cast your Planeswalker? Yeah, I can. And then exiles the huge harvester there. Harvests him, so to speak.
I guess it took 2 counters off a Karn, so that's something. That's more than I could expect that Corrupted Harvester to do. I mean, I don't know. I've never seen a Corrupted Harvester do anything. I've never seen it do 6 damage to anybody.
Yeah, and it looks like the Rager there took out the Cough. Now David's trying to figure out, now how do I get rid of the Karn?
I mean, if he's going to get rid of that Karn, this is his chance. It's at 3. That's as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Karn doesn't stay at 3 very long. It's going to be at 7 now. It's +4, right? No,
Yep.
it's plus. Is it +4?
And
It's
I can't
+4.
see what he removed from his hand, but it was a black card for sure.
Oh my God, we are
Want me
being
to hornswoggle my way out of your show?
we're being joined by BK. Which BK, you ask? I'm asking, which BK?
Brian Cole.
Hey, Brian Cowell.
It's my triumphant return to Magic.
I see. We're glad to have you back.
How triumphant has it been?
You know, no one's. I dropped 1 game, but nobody's really beat me yet.
Great.
It's because I'm not in the tournament, but you know
Yeah.
we got a match to talk about
Yeah,
instead of my stellar.
Rietzl here. He's been bringing friends to the table.
Friends.
Yes, friends. You can see in the graveyard the Koth that joined him,
Oh.
and he's ticking up counters on Karn. So.
All right.
So David Ochoa has been facing Koth and Karn and Paul Rietzl now for both games, and so obviously Paul Rietzl's getting ready for M12. He's gathering his allies, and I feel sorry for David Ochoa.
You use the Karn to get the Koth to get the Karn out really fast.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Called teamwork. Synergy. His deck has synergy.
It's also called broken. So, yeah, I mean, David's going to have some pretty sick cards. I mean, he had a Corrupted Harvester in play, and Karn stopped that.
That's the
So,
thing to do.
yeah, it was Corrupted Harvester. Next turn, Karn comes down, exiles it. Sad face. No regeneration there. No sacking a creature. No black mana. No neediness at all of Rashad.
Well, that's what happens. Sometimes you get your Koth to get your Karn out. Turn 4. Probably turn 4 or so, right?
No, it was
No?
like turn
Oh,
6 or
later.
7. He was just still stuck on 4 land.
Oh, okay.
Koth did a little bit of work,
4 lands, no spells. You know, that's pretty good too.
and sometimes it's all you need.
Yeah.
Sometimes that is all you need.
So a Blinding Soul Eater and a Porcelain Legionnaire hit the board and just hit the graveyard right afterwards.
Yeah, and with the Pristine Talisman, Rietzl is back above 20.
Rietzl has to be ready to start it over pretty soon. I guess he has no reason to start over,
No,
though.
there is no reason to start over.
Karn's going to use his other abilities, unless there's some sweet ones underneath Karn. There's
Well,
some sweet
well,
ones.
I don't know how
Harvester.
you lose with a turn 1 Corpse Harvester.
No. No, I don't either, but I don't, I mean, I don't know
Do you go
what.
first in the Karn game?
So-
Or do you roll? What?
You restart the game. You have to go first, right?
Yeah, you go
What?
first because you
Yeah.
restart the game.
You restart the game and then you take your first turn.
Yep.
Oh.
And all the guys start already in play, so it's like they have haste.
What? Really?
Yeah, really.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, you can attack with them first turn.
Really?
Yes, and all their comes into play abilities go on the stack and the upkeep.
Oh.
Just in case you get paired against Paul here. You'll know what happens when the game restarts. So what ways are there in sealed deck to take care of a Karn? Besides beating down with dudes? Because that's not going to be an option here.
Black Red? I'm not sure there's a lot of ways in Black Red to do with it.
Hex Parasite's the only thing I've thought of so far.
Yeah.
Or Phyrexian Revoker, if you happen to have one in your pool somewhere.
You gotta hand it to Ochoa to just keep battling it out.
Yeah, I kind of wonder what his plan is.
Maybe he'll start the game over.
He's like, I may have a chance. I may have a chance if we start another game.
Well, no, because they're already down a game. So even if he draws this one out.
I think he's reading the card and wondering if this is really is this really happening? It's really going to be happening.
He's counting the cards of it. Permanents have been removed. It's like there's 3 or 4 cards out there. He's trying to figure out which ones can actually come back into play. Really? 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 Yeah, I know. I'm not as good at making up this dialogue stuff as you are.
But come on, Saito. Oops.
Won't help him. He's already down a game, too.
And, yeah, it's a card with a zillion tokens on it. So.
There's a little smirk. He's like, yeah, you probably got me.
You're just going to make me keep discarding a card every turn. Can't really even save up.
And we're entering the scoop phase.
Or maybe we're just restarting the game.
No, I don't think so.
I'm curious.
Maybe. He can respond to the restart the game, right? But what do? Then nothing happens to that. Nothing good, right? Oh, yeah, they are restarting the game.
We are restarting the game.
We restarted the game.
I want to see some shuffling. That's what I think is good.
They're restarting the game because it's cool. It's certainly cool to restart the game, isn't it?
I think Ochoa was like, well, you got me. Like, you want it just for fun. Why don't you
prolong this thing for the
why
viewers?
Don't you just start us over and see, like, just give me a slight chance to get back in, you know? I'll probably be a sporting guy. And
yeah, why not? I mean, you're here to play.
Can we reset those life totals then?
We do reset the life totals, yeah. So once again, all those cards are in play. They're already in play. He'll be able to attack with the Harvester on the first turn.
If he knows that. Maybe he doesn't know.
If he knows that, yeah. One would think that he's undefeated at this point, right?
One would think that people would scoop to the activation of Karn's Ultimate instead of actually starting the game. With the unmulliganable 7-card hand, you just got to keep this 7, no matter what it is.
And you get to go first. We'll see if he knows.
No, I'm not saying Paul should scoop. I'm saying
never say die.
Right. Okay. Well, let's see if he knows. We'll find out when he attacks or doesn't attack.
Is he?
Do you get the mulligan? I don't think you get the mulligan.
You start.
I don't know anything about what Magic cards do anymore. Nothing.
And that's why you're a pro.
I'm just laughing at him.
It's like we restarted the game. I have all these, and you have to mulligan. Oh. So, that's the super friend he needs. Jace the Mind Sculptor, who's only $71 now at TCG Player.
Hey, they have free shipping on orders for $50 or more. So
do you think he goes down any further before
I think he keeps at 6.
Do you think he stays at 60? Yeah. Yeah, look,
he's like, whoa, what's going on? How did you get to attack me?
So now they.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that part.
I get to attack.
Yeah, because the creature starts in play at the beginning of his turn. So yeah, of course you get attack.
It's just like our Opalescence Leyline deck.
And he's already on 21 because he plays Pristine Talisman and Ichor Wellspring and draws it with no card disadvantage. That's just
whatever happened to the Opalescence Leyline deck?
I'm waiting for it to be legal on Magic Online.
It's best in a combo format where like your Leylines are actually going to keep them from killing you first.
We got Leyline of Anticipation and some other stuff, but this isn't a brew session. Brew session after this third game for game 2. The second game 2. I guess that's what we have to call
continuation
it.
of game 2.
Goes right for the throat.
Oh, it goes for the throat, this guy. Okay. Well,
wait, maybe David Ochoa is still in this.
No.
You think that one may have to go to distance? Because Paul's hand isn't that good.
He has a second living weapon, right?
Really?
That's a Flare Husk. Shouldn't he have a token on that? Oh no.
No, there is a token on it. No, that's the blinding seer.
Yeah.
I mean blinding soul eater.
Yeah. So go ahead, and put something out. We'll tap it, so you still can't block my 1/1. We'll have it. He'll have a
David's
second
only at
1/1.
6 as well.
Oh, details. You know what I'm surprised we haven't seen from yet is glistening oil.
Maybe I can't believe he was sideboarded out. It did so much work. Game 1.
It was the hardest working card in his deck, without a doubt. He just drew Karn again. No, not Karn. It's,
that would have been so sweet. I would like let's play another game.
About to kill him. Let's start over again.
This is too much fun. Let's start over. I could do better. I can start over with better this time.
So
Players, the Commander Tournament number 8. Commander Tournament number 8.
he's getting in there. Some more guys tapping down the Rager so that he can't block. And that's the card he just drew this turn, the Perilous Mirror.
Okay, this might be it. This Perilous Mirror is
Got your CPAC?
close to unblockable.
Ray, you want
Yes.
in? Ray wants in. I'm gonna.
You want to Ray?
What? This is
Okay,
an exciting
no,
game. You came in on game 2 and you got to comment
You got
on
to watch
2 games.
a Karn Ultimate, yeah.
2 games at once. Sorta.
I really admire Ochoa's fighting
Stick-to-itiveness?
spirit.
There we
Guys,
have it.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Paul Rice moves to 6-0
Yeah.
with his,
Let me make sure I get my cards back. Now
his
that's
double planeswalker
that is
deck.
the pro move though. Make sure you get your cards back after the